All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Hey, look, glad that y'all are here in the building. Going to try and make sure that this goes smooth as possible and no mess ups like we did the other night. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Hidden Gems coming back to you with another episode of Chopping It Up with Gems on that channel, Sips and Sniffs. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. I know it was very sudden, which I like to do at times. That's when I have my little chopping it up with Jim's episodes. But today, well, actually, this weekend was pretty good. So far, so good. A lot of things happened. Got a chance to get out, touch some grass, shake my ass, and wore a couple of good fragrances, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you about them in a second. Uh, Today we end up going to see a Christmas show. All right, at one of the local venues. It's a huge venue. This place was bigger than the darn Broadway theaters over there in New York. So definitely going to talk to you about that. That happened today, and what we wore. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and acknowledge y'all, the ones who make this possible, the one who entertain me while I try to entertain you all. The chat, man. Let me go ahead and get in here and see who showed up first. Well, I was about to say, of course, but he's definitely top five usually. My guy Will, the thrill, man. Scent of the day is Teriyaki. Scent of the night, Gong by Floreku or Floraku. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but something like that. All right. My girl Alicia, scent of the night is Into the Wild. All right. What up, D? What up? What's going on? Racket Club, what's good, man? Salute to you too. Scent of the day is Boss Bottled Elixir. Nice. Sweet. I think that's I gotta get I gotta start going back up to Macy's to get my nose on some of those Boss Bottled editions, man. Seriously. Bought a couple back in the day, haven't smelt them since, but I do remember they were very mass appealing as usual, but they were good. So I need to go back and check them out, man. Especially since every time I look up, someone's screaming about either the elixir or the parfum or something. So yeah, let me get my nose back on those for real. Designer frags matter too. All right. What up, Simone? Scent of the day is BSB Touch me, tease me, feel me, anchor. And Dylan Blue. All right. Smelling good, feeling good. All right. My God, Mr. Clark. Scent of the day is Algabra Labyrinth of Spices. You, my friend, are a Turkish spicy. Well, I was going to say best, but you Turkish and you spicy tonight. I'll tell you that much. What up, Kicks? What's going on, man? You get in here. The Rock Boy T. What's good, baby? My guy Dutch. I'm watch decision is the scent of the day. All right. Smelling good, man. My guy Kicks Racks on Racks. I got you. Let me get in here. Rafan, my man. Scent of the day is nothing. Today is an absolute down day for me. Just chilling. I get it, man. Even on days like that, typically, man, I ain't gonna lie. With all these fragrances, I at least go Shea Bond. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, no notes are really just outstanding. Nothing stands out. Clearly, it's not fruity, it's just clean, fresh, almost like having clean, fresh linen on, man. It's Shea Bond is my chill day when I got nothing going. I'm down. It definitely it definitely brings me up to speed. Brings up my energy. Gives me a boost. If nothing more, it could be a crappy day, but your boy gonna be clean. I'm gonna smell clean. My guy Spin, what's good? What's good? What's good? Jewels. What up, Dipset? What's going on, man? D said the scent of the day was Tobacco Vanille, a classic. Tom Ford in the house. Yes, sir. My guy Ralph, what's good? What's good? Let me get in here. All right. Get closer to the bottom so we can go ahead and talk about what is supposed to be talked about today, man. D said Royal Oud is great. Yes, ma'am, it is. Let me see here. Please post the Cash App. Hey, I appreciate it, Kicks. We talked about this, y'all. Let me go ahead and do this. So I appreciate. I said it last night. And I truly appreciate it, man, with all my heart. I appreciate all the super chats for real. We will be taking that and reinvesting in the studio that I'm trying to build, but also into the channel, man. Also into the channel. Now, it's funny because we were talking about this the other day, and one of the guys I know that does live streams on YouTube was like, "Hey, bro, be careful with the what is it, the super chats." I was like, "Why? What's going on?" He was like, "Just in case you don't know, YouTube takes out a third of it. So if someone sends you $100, you are only guaranteed to see 67 of it." I was like, "Oh, so that's why a lot of people that have super chats and whatnot, they'll tell you send it to their Cash App or send it, however you want to." But I have not opened an account. I know I was supposed to. My bad, Kicks. I've been a little slow. Had a lot of things going on. I'm gonna talk about it in a second. So bear with me. I'll get up there for those who happen to care. We're not asking for anything, but if you do, I guess that would be the more smarter way. Because I mean, if you're going to give me $1, I'm pretty sure you're not trying to give 30 cents to YouTube, especially the way they be charging some people. Some people be what is it? I think it's like $17 if you want no commercials. So, you know, but we'll get into it, man. We'll get into it. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, my boy. All right. X straight to Byron. What's good, man? Son of the day is Burning Barbershop, DS and Durga. Yes, sir. Let me get on down here. All right. All world. What up, baby? I can't see any of the chat. That's because you're on the vertical side. So if you're on the vertical, y'all, then come on over to the horizontal or whatnot, the 16:9, and come on with the chat, man. Come on over here with the chatterbugs. All right. My guy Jason. All right. What up? Have, you know what I'm saying? Jordan from the elbow for sure. Son of the day is Nishane de Zero. Oh, God, dog, man. This guy is hard on fragrances. Good God. All right. Let me get in here. I see a lot of y'all talking. My girl Jules says son of the day is Marc Jacobs, ever so fresh. All right. Let me get in here. Rafan said, well, Gemz, I'm not counting this one spray of my wife's Delina I have on my left hand, which is absolutely beautiful. I think a man can definitely wear it. Definitely. We're going to put an end to all that unisex chat because we're going to have the conversation. I've been talking to some people, and I've been doing my own little bit of research. Y'all know the nerd comes out of me at times, all right? And yeah, man, fragrances for everybody originally was unisex, from the juices and berries that we used to use over there in the motherland to Napoleon, not Dynamite, but Napoleon Bonaparte, all right, who used to wear florals and whatnot for his fragrance, all right? Fragrance has always been unisex throughout history. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Just wait. We're gonna bring it up. I like to have a little educational chat with the community here and there. So yeah. Look at your notifications. Oh, okay, okay. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and get over here. All right. I am at the bottom. So let's talk. All right, y'all. Well, first and foremost, before I talk about the discovery set that we're going to get into, all right, let me tell you about this weekend. So yesterday, your boy had a long week trying to recoup. I mean, it took every bit of the entire week to recoup from what we went through, the exhausting time we had in New York at Scent Explore. All right, great time, beautiful time. I'm gonna go ahead and put my videos and my pictures together and show y'all the collage both on here and on Instagram. But it was a wonderful time. Still catching up with people that I met out there, trying to schedule lives and everything with those people as well. But took a couple of days off from doing lives, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna reboot. But yesterday I was thinking about coming on, and then my girl Jay Chantel told me that she couldn't make it. We for the time that we had originally discussed, she had a lot going on too with her job. So we're going to try and get to that on Tuesday. She is an important part of the giveaway. So that's why I'm actually like waiting for it. So don't think that I'm reneging. I'm not. I'm just waiting because she is an important part of it. All right. But hadn't really spent a lot of time with my best friends, my brother and whatnot. It's one of my best friends. Only blood could make us closer. And he hit me, I think a week or two ago, told me about a little a Christmas party, a ugly sweater Christmas party at this place called the Tipsy Elf. And of course, your boy hadn't seen my godchildren in a minute, hadn't seen them, so of course I had to oblige. All right. Well, when Friday came around and Jaree, we decided to reschedule, your boy had to get ready. All right. Your boy had to get ready for a night on the town. And a night on the town we had. All right. Let's just go ahead and talk about this. All right. So, where are those pictures? Good gosh. All right. So, of course, we got on our ugly shirts, me and matching pajamas, as Walt so dearly calls her. All right. Of course, we pre-gamed at our own place, but then, of course, we had to hit up my boy's spot. And you see it. You see the glass in hand. You know your boy had to go ahead and sip on something before I ran out of the building. All right. And got here. Y'all, this planetary rum, man, just know we're going to talk about that too. Smoother than that Scotch whiskey that I had from Buchanan's, y'all. We're going to talk about it because it is good. All right. Of course, you got us. We got multiple pictures. You know how it is. All right. Oh, wait. Whoa. What we doing? All right. And of course, me and my boy Dre, he be in the chat sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You already know those. When you see that smile and you see that grin, hey, devilish ways are about to give in. Hey, but no, man. So we stepped out, we had a time and yeah, man, you just don't know. We got out there and we got to the Tipsy Elf and lo and behold, y'all, that's my boy and his wife. A time was had. Me and matching pajamas. And of course, we had to end it on a good note. I don't know if y'all have ever been to Texas, but hey, you come to Texas, you want some good pizza, especially late night after a night out, a night of excursions and whatnot. Greenville Avenue Pizza Co. Best pizza in the city, in my personal opinion at this point. All right. Check it out. That pizza right there was great. All right. But even after all that, man, got home, decided we were going to rest, looked up. By the time we made it home, it was 3 o'clock, y'all. And your boy already had another activity scheduled for the morning. So this morning, I had to get up early. I had 11 o'clock performance that we had bought tickets to. And it was a production for a Christmas play, y'all. Beautiful event, beautiful production. I mean, y'all, when I tell you they had live camels, 3 of them. They had llamas, they had sheep, zebra. They had a zebra. Who the hell? Boy, I turned around. I thought I was in Madagascar for a second. A whole zebra was walking across the stage, y'all. Not to mention the production point. I couldn't record. Lord knows I wanted to record. I wanted to take more pictures, but I didn't want to get caught and be asked to step out, right? So I managed to sneak some, all right, without using the flash. So bear with me, y'all. But this production was so beautiful, man. All right. They spent a lot of money. And it cost a good penny too. But y'all, check this out. Now, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that stage right there, huge. We had front row to the top balcony. All right. So we were seeing everything, man. Everything, I'm telling you. Very clever. It was broken down into 2 parts. And I mean, hell of a production. Not going to see one better. The way they used the screens and the graphics, amazing. Amazing. It was worth every penny. All right. The costumes, everything. The singing and dancing, the choreography. Yeah. Beautiful event. But let me go ahead and tell you. So last night when your boy was out there tipsy as heck dancing, I can't show y'all the other videos, not right now, you know what I'm saying, of everything that was going down. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it PG-13. But a lot of twerking, A lot of hip thrusting, a lot of pelvic popping was going on the dance floor. Let's just leave it at that. All right. But yesterday, all right, I decided y'all saw the get up, y'all saw the ugly sweater. Your boy had to step out at something. It was officially date night. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy, it was a double date. And then we met up with my homeboy, my other partner, my traveling partner, who I did not throw a picture up of, but I'll get to that later. All right. So for the shenanigans last night, we went with Ombre Eccentrico from the house of Armani Privé. Or, well, from the house of Armani, the Privé line. Yeah. So beautiful. So beautiful. I hate that this thing is discontinued. I truly hate that it's discontinued. If anybody wants a high level gourmand, and I'm gonna be honest with you, all right, this is actually pretty linear except for the dissipation and the dry down. This is actually a pretty linear scent, but for the way it for the way it dissipates and for the way, I mean, it genuinely just smells on skin. It's amazing, y'all. It is simply amazing. All right. Let me go ahead and show you. All right. So, sheesh. Simple fragrance makeup. All right. You got amber, dried fruits, cinnamon. All right. Tonka bean, patchouli, and prunol. All right. Now, don't get me the line. I don't know what the hell prunol is. All right. But the amber, the dried fruits, the cinnamon, the tonka bean, the sweetness. Oh my God. Beautiful. Of course, my girl told me I smell good, but I got one compliment from somebody else too. Just one. All right. And hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, this rode me like a charm. Pause. All right. I literally woke up this morning and could smell faint hits of it off my skin. It was good. Man. It was good. Let me get back in here. That was what I wore last night, and it was what that was, man. Jules, let me get in here. She said the glowberry from Gallagher. All right, all right. That boy said, "Damn, he posted on each other." Yeah, look, we're gonna skip that. I'm just being. Thank you, Kicks. Someone with some sense. You know what I'm saying? Spin said, "Anybody in the house? Let us know. I've never heard of. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is." Marion, that RDZ flan smells good, baby. I see you. King Alias, Little Brother Hotel, or Little Brother Hoface. What's good, man? Oh, leave me be, man. Let me get in here real quick. Yeah, nose wide open, man. Hey, you know, your boy is 43. I ain't got time to be running around here doing everything I used to do anymore, man. So we gonna be all right. My guy Kev, what's good, man? What's good? Yeah, man. I said pelvic thrust. All right, pelvic thrust. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act silly. Pruno gel liquor. Okay, that is new to me. All right. Anyone in the chat ever experienced anything from the house of Map of the Heart? Or Farm Boy, y'all be coming up with some name. I hope someone's screenshotting this because, boy, y'all put me onto some houses that I would have never heard of, and that's why I love this chat, man. Y'all are educating me while I be thinking I'll be educating y'all sometimes. I don't know. I think we just be sharing information nowadays. Hey, so yeah, man. But yeah, so that was what I wore last night. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful time, beautiful friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Going with that. What up, Bo Dominic? What's good, baby? All right, rocking that JPG elixir. All right, all right, all right. Hey, Rock Boy, I appreciate that, man. You know, she is a beautiful soul, man. So we're gonna see how far it goes, you know. But this morning when I went to that to the concert slash Christmas play, yo, I haven't really said much about it. I talked about it briefly, but I gave it a full wearing today, and I took it out of the box, out of the cellophane, and I decided to go ahead and do myself justice. And yeah, I'll tell you right now, Some people have talked about it, but this thing right here is really good. Okay. I need to pull it up because y'all, it needs some respect on this name. I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I said that I was going to go ahead and pull back my, pretty much pull back my final thoughts for a later time. Well, this is that later time. Gave it a full wearing, 8 sprays. It's official. It's not leaving the collection. Y'all, today I wore the beautiful fragrance Forbidden Temptation. All right. Now, for those who don't know, this was curated or put together by my lookalike, Bowtie the fragrance guy. All right. Darren Hill, if y'all happen to see him in these IG streets, give him a shout out. But yeah, my stunt double came out with this this fragrance about I want to say what, a couple of weeks ago. Man, $75 for 100 ml. I couldn't pass up the opportunity because I've already bought 2 or 3 of his other fragrances that he did with Novitus, and they were good. I still wear them and I still enjoy them. Will not be getting rid of them, especially that Sartorial Nuit. Man, I still love that. But this right here, I mean, beautiful, babe. I ain't gonna lie to you. Woody sweet, amber, warm and spicy. And one of the main notes that it actually has that actually shows itself later on as you let it evolve on skin is plum. All right. Now, this was well, it has, I'll put it like this. Bowtie put his name on it. Christian Provenzano, they said that his name is on it as well. Don't get to asking me what their sole responsibilities were in this. All right. I don't know. But there are some ties to Christian Provenzano, all right, and Bowtie. But this is a great fragrance. I'm not sure who put it together, but whoever did put it together did a hell of a job. All right. And I'm here to stand on that. All right. Now, in the opening, all right, you are definitely going to get that cognac. You're going to get that tonka bean because you're going to get that sweetness. Okay. For sure. Now, the plum comes out a little bit. It's kind of blended in well with the cognac. Definitely comes across a little sweet at first, but not too heavy. I know some people were trying to compare this to Angel Share. It's not as dense, not as heavy. It's a little more aromatic. The tonka bean makes it sweet. The cognac is a little lighter. The tobacco in here comes out on the dry down. All right, the tobacco and a little bit of that cinnamon because it's more of a dry cinnamon, dry tobacco feel, along with that vetiver and whatnot that's mixed in with the amber. And of course, it has a little vanilla in there. But y'all, this is nice. All right. I will go ahead and say that this is worth every penny of that $75 I spent. Honestly, I would have paid 100 or maybe a little more after wearing it a little bit. Y'all, this is good. I don't know if they're going to bring it back out, but if they do, please go out there and support your boy. All right. And support my stunt double. All right. Because he does good work. Once again, coming to you. Let me go ahead and get out of here from Viva More Parfums, Forbidden Temptation. Check it out, man. This is good. I don't care what they say. This is not Angel Share. It is different. It develops on your skin differently. It wears on your skin differently. Whole different wearing experience. Just go buy it. If they re-release it, go buy it and thank me later. All right. But let me go ahead and get back in here. All right. So we can get to the bottom of the chat again. And we can go ahead and talk about what we came here to talk about. All right. My guy Ralph said, "Le Indomables. Indomadables. Okay. Lord, you're going to give me a tongue heart attack right now, man. Zach John said, "Let me give you a Boosie fade." Now, I'm good, man. I'm in Dallas, but I don't rock Dallas haircuts like that. I appreciate it, though. One day, maybe. All right. Rafal said, "Gemz is plum, oud fragrance," and I was interested. So I pulled the trigger on a 30. Rafan, hit me up on IG. Send it to me on IG. I might have to go ahead and get it. All right, vanilla oud. Oh, forbidden temptation, wearing your own fragrance. You know, you know, eh, I haven't actually signed off on it. I let my twin, so everybody thinks. But yeah, but no, it's good, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Sean, you got to get that on skin. It is nice. Hey, exactly, Simone. Please beat up that like. Wait. Yeah, beat up the like button. You know, I don't care. I don't care. All right, Sven. Talk to you later. You be easy, man. What up, Terrence? What's good, baby? Yes. All right. Let me get in here. Let me get down here. What up, Tay? What's going on, man? Sin of the night is Al Gabra, Eyes of Seven Heels. It's a banger. It's a banger. All right. Boy, I tell you what, on the vertical side, boy, they got trolls galore, man. Trolls galore. All right. Is anyone interested in the Chris Collins Discovery set? No idea if this is a first or current. Okay. Chris Collins, he does have a pretty good Discovery set, man. I ain't gonna lie. They have some good ones over there. What up, Gabe? What's going on, man? All right. Is the experience close to plum and cognac? No, not that close to me. I'm gonna say that. It's not as dark, not as heavy, not as spicy either. All right. It does have plum. You do get the plum. You do get the cognac, but the tobacco, the dry down is what takes it in a different direction. Not to mention the tonka bean and the vanilla make it a little sweeter. I guess it gives it a little more soprano as opposed to the bass that's provided in those other ones. But yeah, no, I see where people say that, but I think that's kind of, no offense to me, it's kind of lazy. Wearing it on skin for more than just a couple of hours, I have to give credit to the dry down, which makes it even more beautiful. Okay, and so no, I'm not going to put it in the same booth as plum and cognac. I understand those that do, but for me, I choose not to. All right. Now I know some people that and everybody's nose is different. All right. So I'm not calling them lazy, but for me, I feel like it might be lazy for me to do that because that would take away from the overall experience and giving a little more detail on it. It's not that dark. It's not that heavy. So no, I'm not going to put it up there with it. Yeah, man. My guy, Miss Coy said I got a bottle of Sweet Taboo. Sweet Taboo is pretty good, man. I got you, Rafan. I'll check it in a minute, or I'll check it when we're done here. All right. But yes, hey, if they restock that, trust me, get your nose on it. Raf, plum japonais is y'all see what it is. Oh my god, that sharp ripe plum in here. Oh yeah. It's nothing like it. All right, Jay, we'll holler at you later, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty. All right. So today I came to talk to you about the house of Mason Yusuf. All right. Now, as y'all know, me and Jason, when we're on here, we pride ourselves on discovering new houses, new brands, and whatnot. And this is one of the ones that I got put on by my girl, Carrie B. All right. She introduced me to this brand, talked about it in a couple of videos on her IG page. I went over there, saw it, saw they would have really good prices at the time. I mean, they were better than they are now. And the only downfall at that time was that you had to get it shipped from overseas. But I went ahead and risked my money. All right. Risk my financial well-being in a sense. Not really, but I like to say it. And I went ahead and got some 30 meals and a 15 meal, whatnot. And yeah, man, this was nice. Now, I did do an interview with Mason with Carrie on here, and it was a great interview. Got to understand a lot about his perfumery and where he gets his direction from, where he has established himself in this space, and where he wants to establish himself. And he is doing big things, man, for real. Winning awards over there in Africa. I mean, he is the #1 perfume from the motherland. All right. And I see why. Trust me. And recently he came out with a new set. He sent me this discovery set, which I was going to speak about prior to, but of course life happened and I wasn't able to. And then I did do a recording with my girl Tanisha and my guy Frank over there at Sense Eternal. Unfortunately, because it was improperly recorded, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it on camera. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and talk about it now. From the House of Mason Yusuf, his discovery set. All right. Now, this is an emotional discovery set collection. All right. Now, on here, um, I went online. I reached out to him, and he told me that he wanted to send me something. So he sent me some of his new pieces of art, man. And we're going to talk about a few of them. All right. So I got Deja Vu. Definitely want to talk about that. The Vatican. Oh, and let me show you. So when you get it, you open it. It comes in this right here. So what you got are 10. I believe these are. I think these are 4 meals, 4 or 5 meals, but they're 10, 4 or 5 mil bottles. All right, of some of his new works and some of his reformulated ones. All right. So we got Bad Influence. I've already spoke on that one. Beautiful. Got a bottle of it. Leather to Excellence. Definitely got to talk about that. Deeper Than Words. Definitely spoke on that one, but we'll come back to it. Tulale. Tulal. Not sure exactly, but we're going to get to it. El Patron. Sheesh. These things are stuck in here. And exclusive. And this one I'm talking about, man, because look, you get this. I don't care how you shake it up or whatnot. These things ain't moving. They are not moving whatsoever. The Empress. All right, we're going to talk about that one. And last but not least, Supernova. All right, now I have a full bottle of that one. Shout out to him for that. And, but yeah, let's get to it. All right. So going in right now, I got 8 that we're going to talk about today. Woo. Boy, that is a crazy part of staying in this neighborhood, man. Staying in this apartment. Usually you'd be like, hey, maybe the adults be acting up, but it'd be the kids that be going crazy in the hallway. All right. Sometimes I'll be over here and I'll be thinking the dogs be the ones that are gonna make the most noise. No, it'd be the kids. It'd be the kids. Let me see real quick. All World say, I know you're gonna say hell nah, Gems, but check out that new Lost Tribe release. It's a musky pineapple with a deep vibe. The pineapple isn't like the regular citrus take. It's amazing. Actually, World, I'm at the point where I will go ahead and get my nose on that. Please do me a favor. DM me. I promise you I'll take a look at it. My guy said add Healy to your houses to try. Cardinal and mint fresh. Okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Anything that y'all want me to try and get my nose on, DM me. DM me on IG. All right. I look in there, I read them. I try and send it out to as many people as that respond to me. DM me. And I will do my best to get my nose on it or to reach out to the house and see if they have a discovery set. All right. So hit me up, Byron. All right. But got him looking like Gems. Ain't spending enough time in the gyms, man. Hey, look. Yeah. I think you're probably talking about my homeboy. Yeah. He a swole dude, man. He got me in shape. So yeah, I ain't trying to hit the weights like him no more, man. I'm beyond that. But yeah, but let's go ahead and talk about it. All right. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and take this off because we gotta make sure we got some real estate to spray this on. All right. And let's get to it. All right. Take these up. Thought I was ready. Take all this stuff off because we're about to use all this arm. All right. Here we go. First up, y'all. We got leather to excellence. All right. Now y'all see it. Now you love it. Look at the embroidery. Oh, Mason DeYusa, boy. Cutting up over here. All right. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My nose works just fine, but I'm not about to sit up here and act like, oh, I just smell everything. No, no, no. I can detect and recognize certain notes, But no way in hell am I just going to be able to blindly just tell you what all's in here. We're not even going to play like that. I know some people like to make it seem like they can. And if you can, great. But for me, no. So here we go. Leather to excellence. All right. Let's get it on skin. Check that out. Nice little spray. Hmm. Now let's go ahead and go in. All right. Let me see. It says here that it's it has the top notes of Turkish rose, which I do get, olibanum, leather, amber, and suede. Middle notes of geranium, saffron, jasmine, amber, elemi, and cypriol or cypriol oil, nagar, nagar, nagarmatha. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's nagarmatha. All right. Base notes of raspberry, cardamom, vetiver, thyme, and osmanthus. All right. Let's see. First and foremost, you're going to pick up that leather. You're definitely going to get that Turkish rose. All right. So it's almost like a leather that's been rubbed all over by a rose, man. You get a little earthy feel to it. That leather is a rough leather. It's not smooth like cashmere and whatnot, but it's good. It's nothing too heavy. I think you're picking up a little bit of the earthiness from the saffron. Typically, it blends in. That's one of those supplemental notes that goes with leather to kind of add a little texture to it or add a little more deepness. Yeah. There's no real sweetness in this, so you know that the amber is not a sweet touch. The raspberry isn't really showing its face right now, or maybe it is. There's a little undertone of green and sweet. Now, I can't detect if it's a fruity sweetness from the raspberry, but I'm thinking that may have something to do with it. This is good. And the reason why I said for all those who know me, I don't do leather fragrances, But I'm telling you right now, this is good. This is good, man. Mason, hey, you did your thing. I'm on here right now, and I'm telling you, it's a not so rough leather. You get the rose, a little bit of sweetness. I think that is the raspberry coming through. Some earthiness. This is good, man. I can see myself wearing this. Real talk. I honestly could see myself wearing this. Yes, Simone. And he is using really good oil. All right. What up, Dan? Sunday is Surge Lieutenant Shergi. All right. But yeah, you can look at the hand, you can see this is good oil. Yeah. And not only that, you can see you can feel the quality and you can see it whenever you start to sniff the scent. Leather typically is one of those that if the oil is cheap, the leather feels cheap. This literally feels like a handbag. And I'm not talking about one of those handbags out there in Little China in New York City. I'm talking about this feels like walking into one of the leather stores. I forget what it was, a store that we used to go to when I was a kid. And my mom used to always get like her gloves and stuff out of there. And it was nothing but leather items. That's what this reminds me of, walking into that store and smelling. This is good, y'all. I'm telling you right now, y'all should get your nose on this. All right, Mason the use of, and let me say this before I go any further with his fragrances. All right, talked to him recently. He does now. You do not have to get them ordered from overseas. All right, you do not. He has some staple stores and some staple locations here in the United States. I believe one is in DC and one might be in like the DC Baltimore area. And I'm not sure if it is, but I think one may be in Washington or whatnot. So If you happen to care, you can go to his website at masonyusuf.com. All right. Go in there, see what you like. I probably say go ahead and start off where I was. All right. Where I would have. And hold on one second. Get you a discovery set first and foremost. All right. And right here, the discovery set of 10 fragrances in one. It's at a price of 150, but trust me, well worth it. And no, your boy doesn't get any kickback. I ain't got no sponsorships. I ain't got no discounts. This is just a good house that I like supporting because I bought several bottles. I plan on buying more. And yeah, man, this is something new. It's good. It's not going to be your same run of the mill BTVs or, Algabras, the stuff that we've talked about and everybody's already bought and reviewed. And, this is something different, something to get your nose on. All right. Point blank, period. But all right. So, with that being said, all right, go ahead and bring that out. All right. Now, letter to excellence, definitely a will cop. I will cop that eventually. But for now, let's go ahead and move on, man. Man, I think I am starting to pick up that raspberry a little bit more. Let's see. All right. But here we go. Next one coming from the house is going to be, all right, the Vatican. All right. Now, going in here, let me see what they got on this. All right. So the Vatican. We spray it. Mm. And look at the spray. Look, you're not getting those regular run of the mill sprayers either attached to this bottle. This thing sprays. Look, sprays like a regular bottle. Beautiful, beautiful. But this right here is the Vatican. All right, let me go ahead and get to this. All right. Now it says that the Vatican, I apologize, y'all. It's been a long day. All right. Is a divine interpretation of what holiness might smell like. Okay. Got a little religious reference there. All right. This unisex white floral and fruity fragrance captures the essence of sacred serenity and an ethereal blend that feels both pure and profound. Okay. Let's see. I like that. This is good, y'all. Oh, wow. It's surely that. White florals, fruits in here. And the funny thing is that with this blend, I can't tell which fruits it is. I honestly cannot tell. And for me, when you have good oil and you have good blends, the best blends are the ones where you can't depict which individual notes are in there. To me, those are the ones that smell the best. Those are the ones that smell the best. Let me see here. All right. The Vatican. Ah, here we go. Now, this is interesting. Now, it says that it has cotton candy, jasmine. It says that the fruity notes seem to be peach, mandarin orange, and strawberry. All right. It also has tuberose, sorbet, gardenia, vanilla, in both the middle and the base, and then sandalwood and vetiver. This is good. This is good, y'all. I'm telling you right now, you need to get your nose on it. This is a more feminine leaning fragrance. That is for sure. All right. You definitely going to get something feminine leaning. All right. But yo, hey, this is good, man. This is good. I know I'm over here smelling like I hadn't smelt it before, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've smelt it and worn it. This is good. Now, like I said, I am able to appreciate things on several different levels, right? And for me, this smells good on me. I would not personally wear it, but I would love to smell this on a woman. All right. White florals, sweet, fruity notes, little cotton candy aspect to give it a little bit of airiness with the sweetness. And then, of course, you've got a creamy feel to it. All right. With the sandalwood. And it gives it a little, I think the vetiver more or less gives it a little texture. Um, gives it a little this. It doesn't uh, let it just remain just completely airy. Yeah, this is good, y'all. If you got time and you can, get your nose on this. All right, get your nose on this. I'm telling you right now. This one, Rock Boy, is called the Vatican. This one here is called the Vatican. Yeah, this is good. All right, go ahead and move on. Hey. All right, this one right here, I actually got a full bottle myself. All right, and it is called Supernova. All right, let me go ahead and do this. And you know what? I'm looking like I am definitely out of. I am definitely gonna run out of room, but we're gonna go ahead and get to Supernova. All right. Fresh, aquatic, easygoing, aromatic. This is good, y'all. That's why I had to buy a bottle. Now, I will tell you this: as good as it is for a tropical fresh fragrance, there is a muskiness in here that takes it to a different level. It gives it a little twist, a positive twist, but definitely a twist. All right. And there's almost like a musky rose in here. All right. Now, the thing is that you look at these notes, it's not going to say it, but definitely there's a muskiness from somewhere. Now, I'm not sure if it's from the patchouli or maybe if it's from maybe the bay leaf or the slight spices. But in here, there is definitely something that takes this aromatic sea blue feel and twists it in a different direction. It could be the combination of the blood orange and the grapes, or possibly even the mint. But I'm telling you right now, this accord is definitely interesting. It's good on skin. If you were to wear this out, it's definitely going to get attention for sure, but it's going to wear well. All right. This thing, it's, I'll be honest with y'all. This thing's going to give you a sillage. For those that want something that's going to catch the wind and blow around, bro, this is it. All right. But you will get that rose. You will get the floral aspect. You will get that little fruity nature with a twist. And it's going to be light. It's going to be aromatic, but it's going to have an interesting twist that makes it a little artisanal as well. And this is what the bottle looks like. Let me pull out real quick. Pause. This is what the bottle looks like. All right. This is how it comes in. All right. It's going to give you that feel, give you the story of the background behind there, and go from there. Dutch, we're not paying you no mind, boy. This is Supernova, yes, and it is good. All right. Now, this is definitely one that I've got to get back to wearing. All right. As you can see, got a little dent in there, and I haven't shared this with anybody. Your boy was wearing it. All right. But I got to go back to wearing it because that is a whole 100 mil, and it is not going to wear itself. That's just been running the mid game ever since we started calling mind games mid, man. Pay him no mind, y'all. Pay him no mind. Already. So, Supernova, good. All right. Don't ask me for a grade. Just know I bought it. So you know. Actually, yes. Actually, I got a question. Did I buy it? Yes, I did buy it. I bought Supernova, but he sent me the Discovery set. That's what happened. All right. Now, for this one, this is one that I briefly remember. I do remember enjoying this. I just can't remember if it was good enough to buy. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. This one right here is called Deja Vu. All right. Deja Vu. All right. Now, yeah, that's called the Seraphim Blue. Lord have mercy, man. These guys. But check it out, y'all. So I got Deja Vu over here. All right. It is described as citrusy, fruit, sweet fragrance. And I will pull it up in a short second so that you can see the notes and I can tell you what I'm getting. Man, these atomizers, boy. Some of the best in the game, man. I tell you what, some of these companies need to call Mason Yusuf and ask him where he gets his atomizers or where he gets his decants, because that's ridiculous. Nobody else is putting their decant juices, or their juice in a decant that performs as well as these do. Seriously. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this is the one that was interesting, y'all. All right, let me go ahead and get to it. Okay. Now, right here we got Deja Vu. Okay. Now on here you got top notes of fig, pineapple, bergamot, grapefruit, orange blossom, lemon. All right. Then you got blood orange, vanilla or vanille, cedar, musk, amber, and plum. And in the base you got plum, blood orange, cedar, amber, musk, and vanilla. All right. Yeah. I see you, Dutch. Yeah, blood orange is definitely one of my favorite notes. One of the up and coming one of the up and newcomers that I've really began to enjoy ever since Soul Cafe. But blood orange is definitely a good one. But all right, so you're gonna get this fruity medley, okay? But here's the thing: when you read the notes, you think that you're gonna get something kind of like a tropical presence, but I'm gonna tell you the way that he blends that grapefruit, and it's not your regular grapefruit. This grapefruit is either overly ripe or it feels like, now, hey, y'all know what I said about that Club de Nuit Bling. It feels like it's been left out in the sun. So it feels either overly ripe or it feels like, in a sense, it may be going left. But honestly, I'm not really sure, man. I can't tell if it's just the grapefruit or if it's the combination of grapefruit and pineapple. But this is good, man. This is really good. You're gonna get that blood orange. Now the fig, I'm not sure how you get that. I think the fig may be providing something green because there is like a earthy green feeling in the midst of here. But honestly, this is good. This is different, but it's good. Y'all, fruity. There's an undertone of sweetness, but not your punch drunk sweetness. All right. You get a little earthy, a little green feel in here. Heavy blood orange, heavy grapefruit. I think heavy grapefruit and pineapple blended together. The bergamot and lemon. Yeah, this is really good, y'all. This is really good. Now here's the thing. You look at the notes, this is not going to be your normal blend. The thing about Mason Yusuf is that he blends based on his upbringing. He's Ghanaian, all right? So he's from the motherland, all right? He is from Africa. And as we all know, when you go and travel to different countries, they typically have different smells. If you stayed there more than a couple of days, you start to pick up certain nuances, certain smells that you don't get from the US. Okay. When you go to Italy, Italy does not smell like US. All right. China, unless you go to Chinatown, it does not smell like US. All right. And because he's making these fragrances, you know, based on his culture and his country, there's always a difference of blend and a twist in there that you have to get used to if you don't already enjoy it. All right. What up, the procure? How you doing, man? What's going? The no tie, the fragrance guy. I appreciate it. That's actually clever. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I like that. That's good. But yeah, man, no. This right here, yeah, this, y'all, for nothing, if nothing more, you got to try this simply because of the way he blended those fragrances, those notes, those fruity notes. It's so creative and it's different. It's so different. And the Procure, it's funny that you say that because the fragrance of the day that I wore to this play is none other than my stunt double, Bow Tie. It's his fragrance, Forbidden Temptation. So you're hitting all cylinders right there, baby. But yeah, man. Hey, if you got time and you got the hey, it's 150 for 10 fragrances. 10 really good fragrances. 150. And they're 5 mils. Get your nose on them. $15 for a 5 mil is crazy. Okay. And you can experience majority of the house at this point getting this. What up, Joel? What's going on, man? Paris Corner, Killer Oud, Midnight Ecstasy, Valentino Uomo, Nord Absolute. I hear you. I appreciate that comparison. I know what they said. Um, you know what? You might be a little right. You might be a little right. Let me see something real quick. You know what? I got to get my nose on Nord Absolute. I got the other. I got Nord Absolute Oud Essence, and there is a Musk Essence. Tell me which one you're referring to. All right, Joe. That way I know because I got both of these, and I do not get Nord Essence. Nord Essence. Oud Absolute. I don't get that one from it, but I love Paris Corner Killer Oud Midnight Ecstasy. I think it's a better fragrance than this one. This is not bad, but that oud is hell strong, ripe. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know which one it is because I know they got a oud essence and a musk essence. So let me know because I don't have musk. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and move on, man. Like I said, if you have time, go get your nose on the Discovery set. Go check out Deja Vu by Mason Yusuf. Beautiful, man. You say you watch Dedrick's review of Forbidden Temptation? Yeah, it's nice, man. For real. For that price, hey, for that price, $75 when it first came out, man, hey, it was a steal. I stole money from Viva More. Definitely worth the price and some. So here we go. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Bring us back up. All right. Now, the next one that we're going to do, I got a little room. Next one we're going to do is the Empress. All right. Let me get that to focus in real quick. There we go. The Empress. All right. Let me see here. More from mid to Jordan. Okay. Okay. Oh, there was a regular Noir Absolute. Okay. I got to get my nose on that one because if they're close, then I definitely got to check it out. I didn't know. I only knew of Musk Essence and Oud Essence. So, yeah. Was it a one and done? What you talking about, the Pkwy? Let me know. A one and done? Uh, all right. El Sancho Negro. What's going on, man? Scent of the day. More than words. Ooh, and a more cafe. Oh, that's actually a pretty clever cover up. More than words is leaves me with no words to be said often. But to cover it up or layer it with a more cafe, you might be onto something, my friend. Especially from that mid to the dry down, you might be onto something for real. Hey, Simone, this house is Mason Yusuf. All right. Now, right now, I'm doing the Empress. All right. So, I'm going to do this one for you and go from there. Uh, the Procure, I'm not sure. It would be a tragedy if they didn't, but I'm not sure at this point. You know, I hope they do so that everybody can experience it, but I don't know at this point. All right. So, Simone, this is from Mason Yusuf. All right. This is the Empress. Okay. Now, no one told me that this is just a woman fragrance, but it's called the Empress, so I'm just gonna assume so. All right. But check this out. So on here, it says that it opens up with the top notes of Calabrian, bergamot itself, rose, iris, lemon, and black currant. In the mid, you got rosemary, lily, gardenia, jasmine sambac, all right, honey. And in the base, you got leather, musk, sandalwood, cedar, ambergris, and vanilla. All right. Yeah, Dutch. Hey, he made a combo. Hey, he could be on something. That more than words and a more cafe, more than cafe. Yeah, I like that. All right. So let me see what we got here. All right. Okay, so you're gonna get soft citrus. You're gonna get the rose. I get the iris in a sense that it's covering up. It's kind of putting a little cloak over the citrus and the rose. I think it's giving it kind of a powdery feel, a soft cover over it. Not getting rosemary in a sense that it's a particular note. I think it is probably adding to the aromatic effect. That the lily, the gardenia. I think the gardenia is providing a little bit of powdery nature to it. I am getting some of the black currant. There is a twist on that fruity aspect, so you're not just getting just citrus. There is a slightly sweet berry feel. There's some density and slightly at this point early into the fragrance, I get a little woodiness, but not a lot. It's definitely in the undertone, but this is creamy, so I see where the sandalwood probably kicked in, but this is good, y'all. This is good. White florals, little rose in there, citrusy fruit, and an iris covering. This is good. Let me see here. Simone said it is described as a tribute to strength. All right, let me go in here real quick, man. I should be. Let me see if I can pull up. Stop the screen share. Let me see if I can pull up the other one. All right, let's see here. So I'll go in here. The Empress, we'll look it up together. See what's going on. All right. The Vatican, we went over that. Son of Queen, not yet. And there we go. The Empress, yes. Tribute to the strength and grace of a woman. Good. Nice. All right. With a crisp apple top notes. All right. A heart of delicate lily and a warm amber base. This fragrance celebrates femininity. Femininity. All right. Resilience and timeless beauty. Embrace your strength, celebrate your femininity, all right, and let the Empress accompany you as you navigate your own path with confidence and grace. Wear it proudly and honor the stories that shape who you are. That's good. That's interesting. Now, again, I'll tell you this. I really didn't get a, at first, I didn't get an apple. But now they say apple, okay, maybe that's where that slight fruit, but there is some citrus in here. There's a citrus nature to this. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. Fragrantica, y'all can kick rocks. Y'all are trash. I don't know who put that in there, but as it starts to open up, you definitely get the iris. You definitely get a little bit of lily. All right, and I say iris, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's no iris in here. You do get a kind of a powdery nature to this, almost like a covering, like I stated. But you know what? Several florals do that in fragrances. You know, you can get it from violet, you can get it from other things. There's a number of them. All right, but there is a feel of powdery, of a powdery nature in here. I don't know if it's iris, but it's something. It's something floral, and it is basically condensing that sweet apple. It's condensing it to a point, and it's also covering some of the woody notes in there as well. So yeah, this is good. This is good. The procurer said, "I keep my eyes peeled. I look up. All right, and got the trifecta of those hot off ones. Oh, congrats to you, man. Yeah, they did bring them back. I think two of them are still out there. I think Ross still hasn't sold out, not just yet, and I think almost is still selling his. So, shout outs to you, man, for real. All right, but yeah, y'all, that is the Empress. Like I said, like they said, sweet, crisp apple. All right, covered under a lily veil. All right, with an amber base. There is some sweetness. I do get a little bit of woody. I do get a little woody feel at the bottom of it. It is kind of creamy, so y'all go check it out. The Empress. All right, here we go. I think this is going to be the last one that we do tonight. All right, and this is going to be El Patron. Man, we're gonna go ahead and apply this here. Let's see what we got. Mm, that's good. It's different. Yeah. Now I know a lot of people, a lot of men are wanting manly scents. They want something that's going to resonate with the masculine side of, or the masculine nature and fragrances. This right here might be that one. This one right here might be one of those ones. Leather to Excellence is definitely one. But El Patron is definitely one as well. Let me go ahead and pull this up. All right. So we got El Patron here. All right. And it says this is a tribute to, not sure what that stands for, but Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. All right. Ghana's longest serving president, known for his heroism, strength, and visionary leadership. Nice. This fragrance captures his essence with a blend of violet, Italian orris, amari, argorwood, sandalwood, ambergris, Turkish rose, and cloves. Man, that's nice. Dedicated to leaders and visionaries, El Patron embodies strength, charisma, and leadership, serving as a reminder to strive for greatness and make a difference. This is nice, y'all. No fruits, No citruses. This is just straight florals, wood, some rose, and some soft, soft cloves in here. All right. I'm not exactly sure what the difference between Oris and the Italian Oris is, but I tell you what, in here, this Oris, the rose and the violet, they are doing something together that is giving this almost a manly rose smell. And it is good. It is nice, y'all. Honestly, this has to be one of the most surprising out of the group that I've smelt already. I'm gonna go with Patron. All right. I'm gonna go with Leather to Excellence. That definitely was intriguing. All right. The Vatican was definitely a great freshie. All right, definitely great. And I believe the other one was Deja Vu, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, yo, these man, Mason Yusuf is doing something over there. Yeah, the Procura, it definitely has an excellent story to it, but at the same time, man, this really does embody that. All right, it truly does smell like it embodies strength, charisma, and leadership. All right, something that you want to wear when you want to stand tall with your chest out. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders down or not too down, but hands by your side, or when you just have that posture, when you're in that role, when people are looking up to you, this is the smell. This is the smell that you would smell on maybe a male teacher or maybe your coach. Hell, let's go to executive level. This is something I would expect to smell on one of my bosses. Now, I think that this smell smells good on anybody. Truly smells good on anybody. But y'all, at the end of the day, I won't lie. For all my people with a certain amount of melanin in our skin, hey, I think this speaks to us. This is truly a fragrance that speaks to us. I think I can see anybody wearing it, but this right here truly speaks to my vision of a leader in our community. Yeah, Malcolm X in a bottle, Martin Luther King in a bottle. This is something that we would think. What's his name? East Side High. This is what Principal Joe would wear. This is good, man. This is good. This is definitely good, man. Definitely good. Oof. But y'all, I'm gonna stop right there on the sampling, man. I still got two more, and we're gonna come back to it. Exclusive and Tule, and I'm gonna talk about the other ones, deeper than words and bad influence, that are also in this set. We're gonna get into it. But thing is, I came to you today for a quick time, not a long time, and just wanted to talk about that. What'd you say? Jussie Smollett. Nah, world. Nah, not that one. But no, I just came to you today because I want to catch everybody up and give you a heads up. I'm going to be going live again tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing yeah, I'll probably end up finishing this discovery set and talking about another discovery set coming up. Actually, no, 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 I'm not. Discovery set will be for the week. I just thought about that. So I'll finish up this discovery set tomorrow, but I will also be talking about one of the packs that Gabriel sent me. I'm gonna go ahead and knock those out. Yeah, I got a little PR in the mail from my guy. Um, Definitely gonna be tapping into that. Yeah, got a lot coming up, man. Also, like I said, I appreciate everybody who sent in those super chats and everything. Um, but we really do have some big things on the way. All right, I'm gonna be making some adjustments, some changes. Some of it's pretty much similar content, if not the same. But yeah, It's going to be a change. You've already seen it, man, from the way we conduct our lives. And I say we, but the way I conduct my lives to the topics that we're going to discuss. We're really going to start getting deep into the space. We are here to be honest with y'all, to bring you the truth. We're not here to sell you anything or nothing like that. We are here to give you the information that you need to make wise decisions in your purchases of these fragrances, man. And you know what? Hey, screw that. You know what? Let me get to this. Let me see. Tulal. Is it Tulal or Tulale? It's one of them, all right? I tell you what, back to that one. Let me get exclusive, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and just do it, man. We got time, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Screw that. All right. Let me see here. All right. For those who want to know what I just sprayed on skin, all right. I sprayed on skin exclusive. All right, let me back it up a little bit. There we go. Exclusive from Mason Yusuf. All right. This one right here. Oh, this opens up differently. This is one that, hey, you have got to be willing to try some. This is not a mass appealing opening at all. All right. Not at all. All right. Let me go ahead and bring in here. All right. So it says Eau de Strong or Exclusive by Mason Yusuf is an oriental floral fragrance, all right, for women and men. Now, it's new. It says the nose behind this fragrance is Yusuf Mezango or Mezongo. The top notes are rose, Alabama. Top notes are rose, Alabama, all right, raspberry and saffron. Middle notes are rose, benzoin, leather, and incense. And the base notes are argon wood, amber, rose, leather, and incense. Oh, yeah. This is very rose forward. All right. It's a natural rose. The raspberry in here gives it a little tartness, a little bitterness in there. There is almost like a rough feel, almost like a leathery feel throughout it. So, yeah, that saffron and leather are definitely doing numbers in here. And I think the thing that makes the raspberry and some of it so bitter, so twisted in a sense, is the fact that he threw that incense in there. It's a leather incense rose with a tart raspberry that takes a twist from the blend. I like how this is put together. Me, myself, I could not wear this, but I could see a woman or man that would. This is actually even layerable. I smell it. I think you could layer this with something, but exclusive is definitely for an exclusive person. All right. When he came up with this one, it definitely was one that he wanted it to stand out. It is definitely oriental in its composition. Um, I don't mind it, but yeah, this won't be in my collection. But I've heard from a few people, just a few, that they enjoyed it. Me personally, it's not up my alley. You know what I'm saying? That incense and that rose, um, yeah, that spin on there, the tartness and everything off my skin, yeah, I'm gonna have to say a no for that one. But is it good? Yes. Quality of oils? Yes. All that is a hit. Is just for me? Nah, not today. What's going on, Dame? Sin of the day is honor and glory, and said what was I? All right. All right. Simone said if sex was a perfume in the discovery set, not in mine. All right. Now there's a chance you could get in yours, but not in mine. All right. My boy, Bo Dominic, you just ordered Perverso by Baruti? Can't wait. Hey, man. Beautiful. They got some hitters on their line that I'm trying to get my nose on. So, yeah. Let me know how you like it, Dominic. Let me know how you like it, man, for real. Here we go. Joel said he's been loving the story attached to a fragrance, hence my agato. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that next word. It is specifically inspired by an archaeological site of Pompeii known as House of the Garden of Hercules. Okay, all right. Nice. Kick said, I have Agatha, done beautifully. Okay, all right. Nice. Is it smoky? No pun intended. Mr. Clark, I got love for you, but I hate you. How'd you get the giveaway? How'd you win the giveaway, man? Jeez. But it is good. It is good, man. It is Perverso is good. Uh, I can't find my winner in Berlin. I got a little decant of it somewhere, but I can't find it. I want to get my nose on that again. It's a good house, untalked about house. Definitely interesting, for sure. Raph said it looks like Messi's logo. It does. It does. All right. My guy Joel said, okay, there's some new ones coming out from that house. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of rose, Simone, and a lot of incense. And it's not that it's not a good blend, it's just not a blend that I would enjoy wearing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say the nay note, my brother. Ah, you like smoky frags, that's why. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Joel has one that corner Barcelona he put me on. It was a hit. It was definitely a hit. But let me go ahead and get to this last one of the set. All right, just say it stinks. It don't stink. It's just not for me. Somebody else will wear it, and it may do numbers on their skin composition. Someone let me know if Dame smelt it. But all right, here we go. Last one. Talal. It's either pronounced Talal or Tulele. But there you go. Tullaale. All right. Let's see what this does. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Pull it up. Spray it on skin. 2 to get it in. Tulale or Tulale. I'm not sure. We gonna figure it out. Inspired by the Hassa word, Tulal or Tulale. I don't know. Anyway, let me get this on screen, y'all, because this is interesting. Inspired by the Hassa word, Tulal or Tuler, all right, meaning perfume. Tulal reimagines tradition through a lens of elegance, transforming cultural legacy into a timeless scent of sophistication. Interesting. All right. Huh. Let me see here. It's got a description. Stunning blend of notes. It says zesty tangerine, captivating orchid cactus, luxurious ambergris, and exquisite Bulgarian rose. Fragrance offers a harmonious fusion of floral and woody elements, redefining perceptions with every spritz. All right. I definitely get the tangerine. All right. Not sure how the orchid cactus comes in, but I do think it probably gives it that little earthy nature. Probably gives it a little adds a little something to the floral nature of it as well. Definitely get the rose. This is actually pretty good. Now, this I definitely would expect this to be on a woman. It doesn't smell bad on me, but I would definitely want to smell this on a woman. But at the same time, I could see a dude wearing this. It's actually pretty fresh. It's lightly sweet, lightly fruity. All right. It's definitely got some florals in there amongst it, but with that cactus note, that orchid cactus, I'm wondering how they use that note in here. I'm curious. And of course, you get the rose. This is good. This is good. I can see this doing work in the air, in the wind. Yeah, y'all, this is good. This is surprisingly good, man. No lies. This is good. Okay, yeah. This actually, you know what? I could see myself wearing this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm not sitting up here saying that I'm gonna buy it. I'm not saying that it's on my list to buy, but I could really see myself wearing this. This is good. I like this. This is a take on fresh, different take on a fresh rose with a slight fruity blend. Oh my. The more I hold this up to my nose, the more I wear it, the better it comes off. This is good, y'all. This is good. All right. Well, hey, look, y'all. That was 8 of the ones I have not really discussed on camera with y'all. We will be coming back to the house of Mason Yusuf because, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get him on here again to talk about some of these. Great guy. When he's not too busy, he's definitely great to have on the show, but he is definitely stepping up his perfumery game. All right. And I see why now all of a sudden the streets are ablaze, yelling his name, man. A lot of people are talking about his perfumery. Yeah, definitely want to check him out, y'all. Definitely want to check him out and yeah, see what he has to offer. Like I said, go get the club. All right. Let me go ahead and remove this. I apologize, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this. Definitely go over there and get the Accra Discovery set. All right. Once again, it comes with 10 samples. All right. I'm not sure if he gives you random ones or if he gives you all the same, but whatever he gives you, trust me, I'm pretty sure that more than half of them you will enjoy. I would bet my money on it. And I'm not really a gambling man. But yeah, man, hey, look. Shout out to Mason Yusuf, all right? Yusuf Mazongo, all right? Shout out to him and everything that he's doing. Now, y'all, let me know how many of y'all been touching grass or how many of y'all been sitting on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. How many of y'all have been getting out wearing your fragrances? If you've been wearing them, let me know where. You know, tell me about the experience. You don't necessarily have to do it in his live. Leave it in the comment. You know, let me know because honestly, that's going to be one of the things that we talk about. But the biggest difference between being a connoisseur and just being a person who wants to smell good is about wearing and the experience that you have. All right. How do you experience a fragrance? Do you experience a fragrance or do you just simply wear a fragrance? So at this point, consider that when you watch this. All right. Let me know what was the most recent fragrance that you wore somewhere and what experience did you have? Let me know. But with all that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. Simone say I ain't never gonna have no money. Simone, take your time. Take your time. Leon Thomas told you, take your time. What's your rush? All right. Mason Yusuf is not going anywhere, but if you get time, check him out. All right. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Look, I just wanted to touch base with y'all, let y'all know what's been going on. Your boy's been touching grass and not sitting on his ass. And hey, we've been wearing some of these fragrances that we talk about. I think it's important that y'all know that we're not just here pushing stuff on you that we're not wearing ourselves. Man, this is good. But appreciate y'all for coming out. What's going on, David? I just noticed. Maybe I saw you earlier, but what's going on? Simone, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Be better. It's a good song. But no, appreciate y'all for coming out and spending a little time with your boy. All right. This is last minute on a Saturday. Just wanted to go ahead and start a little conversation and talk about talk about a brand and a couple of things that have been happening. Yeah, I see you've been lurking, man. Everybody be lurking nowadays. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for coming out. Like I said, let every sip be a sip of, I don't even know. Boy, why did I just go brain dead? Man, anyway, look, let every sip be a sip of inspiration and let every sniff lead to a new discovery. Man, it's just one of those days, man. It's been a long week. But hey, your boy has been doing better about remembering the ending. And hey, with every day, with every rep, we're getting better and better. But all right, I will holler at y'all. Y'all have a lovely evening. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a friend who just needs waste time and listen to something. Or anybody that wants to get their nose on a new house or have a new experience in this world of fragrances. All right. But anyway, y'all be blessed. Be easy. Yeah, you're right. You're right, David. I'm about to lay it down with matching pajamas, man. But y'all be easy, man. I will holler at y'all later. Peace. Let me see here, man. Where are we going?